Using our nice little thermometer right here, we measured how hot the heat gets coming out of here, and the max readout that we got was 200.9 degrees Fahrenheit. Hey everyone, Digital David here. Today in this video, I'm going to be checking out the Lasko 1500 watt ceramic tower space heater, model number 755320. I did purchase this product on my own, and any opinion expressed in this video is strictly my own. That being said, if you're interested in this product, you want to find out more about it, the link to it will be in the video description. You can see it comes in a very generic retail box. Now let's go ahead, let's open it up and look at the contents. Here are all the contents. First up, you can see we have our user guide and manual right here walking us through everything we need to know, from the control panel and all the different options and settings and features to the remote control and some troubleshooting tips. All that information is repeated again in multiple languages. Next, you can see we have the remote control right here. Check it out. It looks great. Very small and compact and comfortable to hold. With the Lasko logo and branding, we have our high and low heat settings, our oscillation, our timer, our power button, and our minus and plus buttons for our auto temperature control. We can also go ahead. Let's try to remove that back cover. We will need 2 AAA batteries for this heater to use the remote control. And last but not least, we have the heater itself. Let's go ahead, let's look at that in more detail. So here's the heater up close. Check it out. You can see how everything looks. We have a nice display down below. We have our timer, our oscillation, our power button, our high and low heat settings. So it's 1500 watts for the high, 900 watts for the low, and then our minus and plus buttons to adjust the temperature. Now we can look at it from the front of the unit, so you can see it right here. Power indicator, Lasko logo and branding. This is an oscillating heater, so we have separation between the base and the main unit. You can see it from this side. Here's the other side. Here's the back side. We have our integrated power cord down here. We do have a built-in handle. And then you can see it from the very bottom. Now let's go ahead, let's power it on and try it out. All right, so you can see we got the heater plugged in. Let's go ahead, let's power it on. There we go. Everything is working great. It's already starting to blow out some nice warm air. Let's go ahead, let's turn on the oscillation right here. It's that simple, of one press of one button, and it's gonna start oscillating to help spread that heat around the room. It's too hard to see on the camera due to the glare of the screen and the camera lens not getting along, but you can see the current room temperature, and it'll give you a couple of other icons depending on the settings that you're at. So first up, we have our timer button right here. So we can go from 1 hour, you might be able to see that, 2 hours, 3 hours, all the way up to 8 hours, and then back down to 0 if we don't want the timer. Then you already saw I pressed the oscillating button, so you can see now it's no longer oscillating for us. We have our power button. Then you can see right here we have our high versus our low heat settings. And then we have our minus and plus buttons. So this only works with the high heat settings, but if you do want to set the temperature to a certain amount and have the heater heat the room to that, you will press this, and then we will be in our high heat setting, and then you just pick the temperature that you want, turn it up or down according to your needs and comfort level. Now let's go ahead, let's really test this out. So the first test we did was our decibel meter test to see how loud this unit is. So we have it on the high heat settings. Honestly, it didn't matter if we had it on high or low, we were getting the same results. But in this case, the max readout that we got was 53 decibels. So I'd say that's very average. This is not a loud unit by any standard. So if you want to have this on in the room while maybe you're doing some work calls, conference calls, studying, working from home, schooling from home, whatever you're doing, and you want to have this nearby, maybe you're even in an office, you'll enjoy having the space heater. It's not too loud or obnoxious. You will hear the fan running, but I would say it's very average and what you'd expect with just about any space heater, especially one that isn't advertised or made as being a quiet space heater. So overall, 53 decibels, the max readout that we got with this unit. So now you might be wondering, well, how hot does this space heater get? I'm glad you asked, you've came to the right place. So using our nice little thermometer right here, we measured how hot the heat gets coming out of here, and the max readout that we got was 200.9 degrees Fahrenheit. You can see that down here. So 200.9 degrees Fahrenheit, the hottest heat setting we were able to capture coming out of this space heater. That's definitely in the ballpark of what you can expect with a 1500 watt space heater. I've had some of these get as high as 230 degrees, but anywhere around 200 is totally acceptable. That's gonna be good enough for your space. So now, after using the space heater, let's go over a couple final thoughts. First up, why would you buy this particular space heater? Well, you'll buy this particular one because you're looking for a tower heater that oscillates and has some key features. Timer, we have our thermostat temperature settings, and we have that nice display showing us the current room settings. And this has a remote control. So that's gonna be why you're buying this particular unit. Now, with that being said, why wouldn't you buy this unit? And there's really only one thing I can think of, and that is the fact that this unit doesn't have a tip over switch built in. For somebody with kids and pets like myself, I feel like that's an essential criteria that I have to have. Maybe for you it's different, but accidents happen all the time. So as you can see, if we tipped it over, it's still gonna run and operate. Other than that, I think the only other thing I would want to personally add to this heater, I don't really think it's a deal breaker though, is I would like to see some sort of option to mount the remote control and store it on the unit itself. It'd be really cool if we just had a little lip or handle or something that it could just maybe slide in or out of, so we could easily have the remote control and store it right with the unit. Well, that concludes our video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget the product link will be in our video description below. Please go ahead, check it out, and do your shopping from there. Any purchase made through that link helps support our channel at no additional cost to you. So we're really grateful and thankful for all of your support. While you're at it, can you go ahead and hit that like button for us? And subscribe to our channel. We have new content coming out daily, and we don't want you to miss anything. Please go ahead and give us a follow online and make it a clean sweep. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, Discord. You can message us on WeChat, check out our website, and join our free newsletter. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget, new content daily, and we can't wait to see you in our next video.